They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Falcons will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a look at them first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, it's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Looking downfield, it's Arkin. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Nevada going quickly. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Finds his big tight end. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. Leaves it with the running back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
The loudest jet you can think of has nothing on this crowd as they try to help the Falcons on third down. And that one's incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll give it to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Dances away to buy time. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Rolling right and going deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
They'll try the outside to the left. Past the 40. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground.
That's a nice-looking run. I'll tell you, when it comes to the academies, I know the Air Force is known for being mighty in the skies, but on the football field, it's what they're able to do on the ground. Year in, year out, they are so dangerous toting the rock, whether it's the option, whether it's conventional, whether it's spread. These guys are dialed into what they want to do, and they wear defenses down.
And the Falcons with the 1st and 10.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on their defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
But I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. To the air, it's Arkin. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. And they swarm him under. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll run play action. Right down the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Rides the back and leaves it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football. Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Off play action. Here comes the heat. On the run, deep down the right side. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Handoff from the gun. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. Nevada going quickly. Now the play fake. He's got the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Cadets here doing their best impressions of a jet engine right on takeoff. Listen to this place. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. To the ground with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Throws to the back. It's complete to the left. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Hits him in stride at the 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force.
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time I'm going to get my running back who's a fast athlete in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design. Nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated.
Turning it on! Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Bro, you can tell right away him was bouncing around. That shit was so fucking fake.
Defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Fires to the right. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Throws from the tight end. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. This Nevada offense really has it going. Quick release on the RPO. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Arkin. Finds his big tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys are going to look at the quarterback. They're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, and get those first downs, get those big chunks.
The RPO is complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end, and now a little room to operate. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Back's got it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
And the returner will be brought down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throwing on the run. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcon. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on now, I'm comfortable comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Nevada will be forced to punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Find some fresh air. Turning on the Jets. He's at the touchdown Air Force. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And some room to work. Quarterback gets past the marker. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a 1st down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Nevada going quickly. Back to pass, it's Arkin. Unloads to the wideout. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the 3rd possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Arkin. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Nevada comes to the line after getting the 1st down. the give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Dudes that smell salt. Goodness gracious, that linebacker just opened the eyes of the running back, running through the hole and hitting him right in the mouth.
And, man, he may have to have the molars checked out after that one, but at least he was able to hang on to the football.
Secure that football. It is hard to do when you get hit that hard, especially when you get that face right there on the football. Nice job by the back holding the ball.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Breaks into the open. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Go.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Leaves it with the back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Back to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Grab near the marker. It's Denson. Still running at the 40. Oh, he got loose. Right down the middle. He gets it all.
What? Why'd they do that? What? No way they just slowed me down like that, man. That's crazy. Wow. Oh, that's insane, bro. He ain't slow. That's crazy. Oh, man. You did that. You pressed some type of button to make that guy slow down completely.
Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. He's looking to pass. They'll run the screen. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that
tape don't lie. Man, that was 6. Yeah, that's a freshman too.
Getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
The run up the middle, looking for the score.
It's a freshman.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Score should be 3-64 right now.
And he'll just take it
cheating me all game. I don't know what it is, man. They won't let me blow out any team. All of a sudden, they receive return to prime Calvin Johnson.
They'll run the screen.
Sit down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Nevada going quickly. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking to the big.
Why are y'all running into each other?
Pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, you lucky. You lucky I picked the wrong pipeline, because I will be at a what, Power 5 school or whatever it was called, P4 school, whatever.
as soon as his hand gets the
That's the
ball,
only reason why you got this
tell the difference when
success
the
you
body
got.
jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Because you know I'm a problem.
Bring the punt team onto the field. Here's the return.
I'll beat you with this team I got now, actually. Got some dogs out here.
Air Force has it back and the Falcon offense returns to the field. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Starts the drive trying to go up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Trying play action. Dances away. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And he's
Told you that's some dogs. They'll call it holding, but it's BS. Got some guys out here.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. Hines is back in the middle. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Falcons come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on third and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
One more snap coming before halftime. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Falcons will have it first and 10. Quarterback making checks. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. And after that short...
Y'all get y'all fat asses upfield. God damn.
That's the end of the second quarter. It's time to join Kevin and
Oh shit, here I go.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs.
Let me take this to the crib.
Nevada set to kick off to start the third quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half
6, question mark?
rolling. Going to the run to
You can get in front of him and block him. You're literally tight end. You can't block a cornerback.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Bro, what the fuck are y'all doing over there?
Stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
These are all cornerbacks making tackles because y'all can't block them off the fucking line.
It goes such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line.
I get him with the fucking holding. Get out of here, man.
But there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Trying to move the sticks on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more
Go crazy.
from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Snags a quick pass on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. To the air, it's Arkin. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this... He's loose on the right. The 20, 10, slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles...
Hey, Coach Sean. That's that running back you was trying to steal from me in the offseason. You and Coach Freedom.
More frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely...
They don't deserve you. What you mean? We breed Heisman running backs out here. 2 back-to-back Heisman Trophy. About to be 3. Back-to-back Heisman Trophy winning running backs.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, I had to convince him not to go to Oregon and Nebraska.
Wants to go up top.
He said, "Thanks, Coach. You saved my life." You saved me, Coach. It's time to spy this motherfucker. He's doing a little bit too much running.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun.
Oh, wow, it made me get caught on him.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
That wide receiver ain't about to do nothing. You ain't playing nobody tough yet.
To throw, it's Arkin. Rushes on him.
We're not coming here for sure. This is no fly zone. You haven't noticed.
Got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Do not come in this motherfucker.
By the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this
He'll
game.
be real upset.
You've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that.
Unless your receiver play cornerback like old boy.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well.
I could put a 500 yards on our running back right now.
If they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Let's see what he can do with it. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again, or you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there.
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there and then get some points.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space.
Oh, he's got some space. Finding open area.
Come on, man.
Huge play, and they get it all.
We yak it up out here.
5-yard line.
We out here yakking it up.
On that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
Stop fucking playing with me, man. It's the same fucking guy. He has 4 holding calls, penalties on him. Get out of here, man. Boy, oh boy. This game, man.
The offense lining up for a first down play. With the catch, it's Denson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I like the decision by the quarterback here.
I feel like you programmed
get it to your playmaker.
anytime hold make a good play, call a holding call.
But it was still a positive game.
To the air on second down.
Why the fuck did you have
And good coverage by the defense, just a short
catching
gain.
mechanism here? So fucking stupid.
Now facing a third and long. The inside handoff. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt.
Oh, I did a
The
bitch.
field goal is no good.
Why even have the wind up there if it's not gonna make it affect anything at all?
Hasn't gone their way in this one.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Back to throw. It's
You got me. You got me.
wide open downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the third. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Off the play fake. And his first pass is incomplete.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Nevada comes to the line facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field. Down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not.
How are they making my second best corner struggle with a tight end?
With a 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure coming. And
You're a bitch.
the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Under fire.
Throw it, bitch. I do.
Pull it down. Not much running room there thanks to this
Man.
senior defender.
Welcome to the frustrating
keep you someone throw it up to me.
football. Like the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Here's a heat.
Where did he come from?
Misconnection on third down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Motion from the wide receiver.
That's such a stupid play.
Power football with the run.
Get the fuck out the way, man.
Forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21.
God damn.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Play never works either. This long.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Unloads it downfield.
Oh my gosh.
3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner goes down. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hicks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field.
They love these 4 fucking plays.
Unloads quickly.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
And the Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that 1st down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Big reason why
you ain't never had that many rushing yards in the game.
Is because of his performance running the football.
With those sorry running backs.
100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to
some defenders for sure, but oh no, I didn't see him back there. You still should have caught that.
Slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play action fake. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Gets the 1st himself. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown.
Man, we just
and that's a big reason
athletes
why
out
this
here.
Is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat.
Beck's going for the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Well, what I love about this team early,
Let's get the junior. Let's get the junior back in there next because he a dog too.
2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Irvin.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Wolfpack just inches away here on third down. Makes the grab. It's Irvin. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense thinking run all the way, and you could tell they sell out. They stuff the run. Now it's 3rd and short. Will they run again, or are you going to force them to pass the football?
He'll pull it on the read. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. Nevada will be forced to punt. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Offense with jumbo personnel. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak.